Alright, so today we are going to be building with, wait, just grab them, Optimus, crash bar, scrap hook, and I'm gonna cut away because I do not remember the other. And we're gonna use Chromar for this one. Actually, you know, let me take these two out of here. We're gonna use this guy. This guy. And this guy for a more, I don't know, evil look. And you know what, we might as well switch out Optimus with here he is. Nemesis. Or not Nemesis. That's not Nemesis. That's Shattered Glass. Alright, let's get this guy over here. And I was given very specific instructions to make this guy an arm, this guy an arm, and these two legs. Which I think that could actually work really well. And in fact, I'm not even sure how much modifying we need to do from this joke Paleotrex mode when I was trying to make the tallest bot I could just using the Paleotrex mode. I take this, and then that's not that bulky, so we should probably add, let's see, something in here, but we're gonna face the claw this way. And yeah, I think that makes for a good skeleton arm, you know? We can add a shoulder pad, and then add the skull there. And then let's make this guy into a torso. We could go the simple way and just like make him do a little squat. But I say we challenge ourselves with this one. Put this here. And take this. Slide this out. Had a little bit of dust on him. 1 second. And then, that would require a little bit of reworking, but I don't think it could be that bad. There we go. And that. Alright. Thread that through. And now we got a nice skeleton arm for Prime, including an elbow bend, which, that's nice. Most of these builds are just bricks, you know? Let's get that over there. Take Chromar. Here, I think we're going to use the classic hand mode that they give him. right here. And then spin this. Spin this. And then let's invert that because it wouldn't look as great. There we go. Now it's got a very bulky arm so far. And let's continue that up here. Bring another 6-gun, or Chromar, not 6-gun. And then I always like to use this as a shoulder pauldron. But I'm not sure how good that would look with this build. Never mind, I think we can work with this. Yeah, you know, I think that's a pretty good arm. Hands at an awkward angle, but you can straighten it out. Alright, so then let's just add some more detailing. And then, you know, we're going to use a bit of an illegal building technique here. You're going to slide this out of the mushroom peg. And my super glue fell. And then you're just going to put that right there. Wait, I forgot. Is this 5mm? No. Okay, but anyways, you're going to put that there, attach here. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. Maybe. I'm slightly confused on how I had it. 1 second. Alright, so I had it like, oops. Okay. That works. And then take this. And it's falling out. Put that there, and then make that connection point look a little bit bulkier. There we go. And then a crash bar leg. This could be interesting. Okay. So then I can bring this. Oh wait, this makes a pretty good foot. And then that even allows for an ankle tilt, which we may or may not be able to use. Let's put this here, fold that down. There's this, and let's see. Just realized we never configured the legs for Prime. So let's switch this up a little bit. That fell off. Actually, you know what? We can use that to our advantage. Instead of having it face that way, have it facing up. And then here he is in his very interesting torso mode. And then we can connect this. We're gonna put this back. Maybe not use that as a foot. We can use this though. There's that. There's that. And bulk it up a little bit more. And what if we give the bulk a meaning and make it some support for this guy? But I'm not sure if that's gonna work because of these strange angles I'm building at. Okay, there's some support. Let's see, we want to give him relatively tall legs. Move this up. And then that's sort of a heel. But you know what, we're just gonna abandon that idea. And then we're gonna shimmy it down a little bit. Alright, let's see. Put that there. Okay, that is not a very strong leg. But with a second one, we might be able to fix the weight balancing issue. Because he is not very load bearing. you know what? If we flip out his little spiky wheel, should help. Spiky wheel, and then up here, and then up here. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this part. It's too flimsy there. Okay, you know what? I think this serves a more unique build. There we go. There's that. I'm not sure if that's long enough or sturdy enough. I have an idea to make it sturdier. Oh, I think I figured something out here. Yep, there we go. Much more stable. Oh, I just realized I put this arm on wrong. And then plug this back in. Then we've got a leg. Very odd leg, but a leg nonetheless. So let's put that back there. Get the dust off. I already have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do here. Might not be the most creative idea, but still an idea. Actually, I'm deviating from that idea a little bit. Here's the hard part. I don't think this guy has any port to post adapter pieces. There's this. Here. Let's see. Where did it go? Is it right there? And then I don't know how this is supposed to connect, actually. Let's see. Ooh, wait a second. I think I understand what I need to do. Oh wait, no. Put this here. Put this one back. And just scoot it over to the side a little bit to where, actually, you just take both of these down. That one there. Slightly back up. And then you can raise it a little bit. Let's see, maybe we can peg this in a little bit. Okay, you can. Let's see. Okay, I think our very strangely proportioned Optimus is, I think he's ready. He just put his engine block back in his toes. Wow, that's an interesting sentence. Maybe? Never mind, it's not working. There we go. Put this here. There's that. And then, there we go. And wow. This is one strange combiner. Scoot him back the rest of the way so you can see. There he is. and Quintus rocket ship for scale. But then he fell over. But that's it.